Eren Yeager. Welcome to the Moontails the Anime Podcast with your host, Eren Yeager, and our co-host, Law, and our other co-host, Ken. Introduce yourselves, guys.
Oh,
You
did you forget my
smell
name there?
like a
Like a
baka.
Huh?
Eren
Eren
Yeager.
Yeager.
I don't know this song.
It's okay, we'll show you later.
Okay, so today we're gonna be doing an episode for the ARC review series, and we're gonna be doing the Chunin exams from
The Chunin.
Naruto. So
Yeah,
this is gonna be
I'm loving it so
an
far.
interesting one. Yeah, just for some background, Ken is
I'm loving it.
okay. So for some background, Ken just recently started Naruto, and he's going through it pretty quickly.
Yep.
I think this
He's
is
going through
probably
it.
the most iconic arc in Naruto, if I were to say it. But there might be
Yeah.
some better arcs in the future. Ooh, the pain arc.
Are we
Yeah.
are we are we covering up to the Chunin?
Yeah. Well,
Are we
I want to
covering up
talk
to
about the
Chunin
tuning
exams?
exams, like the tuning exams itself. But if you feel like you need to reference anything before that, that's also fine.
No. That's not what I was thinking. I was asking, do you think we should include the Konoha war arc when they went to
No,
war with
No, that's a
Orochimaru, or
part of
is
it.
it this
No,
just the
that's a
Chunin?
part of it. Everything up until
Okay.
the funeral for the third Hokage. Spoiler alert.
Because I believe like they're called two different arcs, I believe, but
I've always thought of them as the same.
yeah, so we're just gonna do until the death of the third Hokage.
Yeah. So, tell us, what is your opinion on the best tournament arc or the best test arc in anime?
Honestly, though,
Yeah,
uh,
What the- Okay, you were saying?
we're gonna have to cut this out.
No, we're not cutting this out.
what
It's
are we
a silent-
talking about, guys?
Who are you imitating right now?
No, anyways, you were saying?
I forgot.
Like, as far
I
as
don't know, what
test
was I
arcs
saying?
go, like we can think of like maybe some My Hero
I wouldn't-
Academia trash, or Hunter x Hunter. The Hunter's exam was pretty good, but I still think this is
Yeah.
probably like the best test arc in anime. Like it's just hands down.
Yeah, I just wish that actually, if you're encompassing the whole arc, then yeah, you would be right. I was just thinking of like the final fights, but the Chunin exams is a solid
Let's
arc.
talk
It's
about the
really good.
exams because I thought they were just brilliant.
I thought the
you're going.
first one was really good.
Okay, remind us of it.
The
From
first one was the first exam was when Naruto and all of his
Disciples?
friends, they were not disciples. They were in a classroom taking a written test, and they were testing their ability to gather information.
Was that before or after they did like the wrong room level?
What is the wrong room level?
Like there was this whole thing where like, oh, these higher level ninja created a genjutsu to write the wrong room number, and only
No.
This
This is something
is that-
completely different. This is completely
Okay. I'm not remembering.
This is they sat down and they had written exams.
No. I'm saying was that
with
before
really
or
difficult
after
questions.
This, is what I'm saying. Was it before?
I don't remember what you're talking about. So
It's when they were
think
like
we're gonna have to
Sakura was supposed to see it. Okay, maybe it's something after the tuning exams. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe I could be
I'm
wrong.
not remember
But the written
at all.
test was awesome. Loved seeing each of them like use their own specific techniques, like Gara using his eye. What's his name? Even what is the puppet guy?
I wanted.
Konkuro?
I wanted. Oh yeah, Conqueror.
When he had like a
I,
puppet
I, al-
ninja. Yeah.
I always wanted to know. Do people see the sand eye that Gara makes?
Yeah.
Because there's no way in hell the fucking teacher didn't see the big eye with sand
They
around
most they're probably just too scared to talk.
it.
Hinata was a real one. Hinata was too good.
Hinata
even
is
Naruto,
so
her
good.
attitude-
I love Hinata.
Yeah, she's such a
Forgot
wholesome
about
Yeah, she gave
character.
him his paper, but Naruto's like, no, I gotta do this my own ninja way. And then he was like, fuck, I should have just seen it.
I remember like getting goosebumps at the end when they were like, after the whole thing of stand up and leave, blah blah blah.
It's
and you
because Naruto didn't
no.
answer anything.
I'm saying the moment I got goosebumps was when the instructor came at the end collecting papers and he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Naruto, you were so determined. What answers do you have? And it's just a blank paper. I was like, damn, this Naruto dude is like, he has balls to like be that so convicted, like to have such conviction, I should say. And to still
Yeah,
yeah, he's awesome. I think Naruto's cool.
and I love that. Yeah, I love that bit where the exam itself was to say yes or no. But I also think Naruto's a bit. I don't know if this is weird, but I think he's kind of stupid because there's no way in hell he would have answered the question. No, the
Even
thing is, I
Sasuke
don't
was
think.
having trouble.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, I don't think he's dumb mentally. I just think that he is stupid because if you couldn't answer any of these questions, which should take 45 minutes in total, how the fuck are you going to answer one question with 45 minutes? You're delusional. So I don't know if he lacks. I know, like, how would you possibly think it's a good idea?
pure balls. That's it.
Balls.
He's got balls of steel.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if it's balls of steel or if it's just being dumb because he would never be able to
Like
take
a
his
skull of
Chunin exam
steel.
again.
Balls.
Yeah, because he would never be able to be a Chunin. Like, being
Well-
like, what do you want to be? Take the Chunin exam next year or never take it again? And he's so dumb he didn't say anything. How in the hell did he ever answer?
That he was dumb. It's just that he kind of felt like if you were to turn away at such a simple question, does he really even deserve to be a Chunin? That's I think what he was thinking.
True. That is true.
Because
Like,
Naruto's
don't
the
get
type
me
of
wrong,
guy to
this is
do
not
that. He's very
criticism.
what? What?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this isn't. What? What do you want?
No.
I was just gonna say this isn't.
Like I think it's the audio, like because I'll stop talking, then I'll hear you stop talking.
Maybe.
Go
It's
ahead,
because like
bro.
every time I started talking, you're like, huh? What is it? I'm like, bro, let me speak.
Go ahead.
Y'all dumb.
I was just going. I was just going to say, like, this isn't criticism of the show or Naruto.
Yeah.
I know that this is his character and his personality. I just
Yeah.
don't think it makes sense, which is
It
probably
doesn't.
why he was able to go through it.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't
like
make sense.
I loved it.
That's a
Yeah.
shonen protagonist though. Shonen protagonists have like a heart of gold. They don't think too much about things. They're very stubborn and they eat a lot. That's like your archetype for a shonen protagonist.
The thing is,
They're not supposed-
Naruto gets like 500 extra IQ when he's fighting, but when he's now, he cannot
That's again a
solve a
shonen
question for
character.
his life.
I will say like every shonen protagonist that I've seen, except for fucking Deku, is usually an ideal. Like they're not usually like characters that are supposed to resemble people.
What are
They're
you
supposed to
talking about?
resemble.
Deku is such an ideal.
No, he's not. He's an ideal bitch. But anyways,
How dare you?
No, Don't disrespect Sasuke.
Sasuke is a lot more complicated than Naruto, and I feel like he's a more real character. But again, I didn't like him too
I
much
love
either.
Sasuke.
Like I like Naruto and Sasuke, both of
I
them.
like
love
Sasuke.
They're on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to
Azumi, no.
Naruto characters I love.
I really love Sasuke.
I love Sasuke. Yeah, Sasuke.
I love Sasuke's
He's
older
pretty
brother.
Sasuke.
All
But
right.
yeah, let's go to the
In
second.
conclusion,
Okay, go ahead.
no. In conclusion, like, I love the first test. I just think it needed a little bit more.
You think
Like,
Naruto
I
deserved
would have
IQ?
preferred if Naruto. Yeah, I think he could have at least tried cheating or something before just
Mm.
like I feel like okay, like whenever a scene like this comes up, I start doing mental gymnastics of what he should have done. But he could have easily transformed himself into like a small pencil or something
You're
and made
gonna
a
see the
shadow
large
clone.
cloud of everything when you transform. Like it makes
Oh yeah.
noise and
Why
things.
okay, why is it when you're transforming in the face of everyone, a big smoke of cloud like a big cloud smoke comes up, but whenever you want to do something sneaky, that never happens.
Because they do
Like
it off
remember
screen.
Because anime.
No, that's the right answer.
Because
They do
anime.
it off screen. Like when Naruto was like turning Sasuke into a shuriken, like he didn't do
No,
that in
it's
front
the
of
opposite.
Zabuza. Or when Sasuke threw Naruto into as a shuriken, they didn't do it in front of
Yeah.
Zabuza because if Zabuza saw him like with the cloud transformed, he would easily know what they're doing.
But the thing is, like, it was right in front of him. But just because it was off screen that it worked.
Was it right in front of him, or was it like I don't know?
No. What happened was he made a lot of clones
Oh, so that
and then
probably
he
hit him.
transformed. No, but the thing is, he didn't make so many clones that it was able to hide the smoke because he have I can't speak. He had to transform a second time into a shuriken, which would have left a puff of smoke, which is pretty noticeable even among like a lot of clones.
All right.
So like I don't know if they could control if that is present or not, but I feel
I
like
don't-
Naruto could have easily transformed into a pencil or something and went to the bathroom with a shadow clone, just like Kankuro did. But yeah, or even a fly or something. I don't know. But I didn't like how Naruto just sat there being a little bitch until he just decided he was just gonna take the 10th question. Yeah, because
Okay.
like the test is very exploitable. Like that whole thing is just there for Naruto, because he does not have any intelligence gathering skills.
But
He
it's
just sat there
also
being
like it's also to test your balls as a shinobi because like if you are going to leave out of fear or something like that, are you again like do you deserve to actually be a Chunin?
That's facts right there.
Yeah.
You gotta
Like
test your balls.
that's facts.
gotta make sure they're CAA certified. Let's
Yes.
go.
Okay,
Okay.
let's
Anyways, let's move on
the
to
second
the
thing.
forest of death. What do you
Yeah,
guys think
I
of
love
that?
that. I love that. I loved it. It
My
was really
favorite
fun.
Kabuto was pretty cool.
My favorite part was when Sakura cut off her hair. She was so cool.
She was so badass.
Law,
Oh
shut
my
up.
Oh my god.
Shut up, Law.
Wow. Wow, she was so cool.
Honestly, I was really disappointed in that scene because I thought she was gonna go off, right? She didn't do shit. Like,
Yeah, I thought she was gonna like reveal her
I thought she was
secret
gonna drop
jutsu
bodies,
I
man.
and leave
I've-
technique.
I've seen memes where like they just take an image of that and they like draw red circles again at every single body part of the girl that was in reach of her stabbing, and she didn't do that. Like, she didn't do anything.
But Law,
Okay, but if we're
Law,
being-
you don't understand. She cut her hair.
but if we're being real though,
I
like
think-
my actual favorite moment
Yeah?
of this was when Sasuke got bit by Orochimaru.
He was like,
No,
ah!
my
And
favorite
we were
part.
like, hell yeah.
Definitely
My
not licking my
favorite
lips.
part was Lost. My favorite part was Kabuto. The
What did
whole
Kabuto
part
do? He's a
before they
bitch.
meet. No, I know he's a bitch. I'm talking about the when they met Kabuto and had to go through the Genjutsu to reach the tower.
Kabuto is the definition of a 29-year-old in high school. I swear to God, this dude should not be
Yeah.
there. He should not. Oh my God. But yeah, what were you saying about the Genjutsu Tower?
Yeah, when they needed to reach the tower, they had to go past the Genjutsu of like people who could collect scrolls.
Yeah.
And the way that Naruto did it was really nice. I liked it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Remember when
Gaara
they
killing
had
people? Yeah.
when Naruto transformed into 4 clones and he transformed those clones into his friends and he kept fighting the
Oh
clones while his friends were resting. Remember that part? I thought that was
no,
really cool.
I barely remember it, but it sounds awesome. I
Also the part
remember. Yeah.
where yeah,
I was saying I remember
go ahead.
Gaara killing a bunch of people and just having fun.
I mean that's just what guard does. I remember the part when Sasuke had the curse marks go berserk.
Oh, when he was breaking that guy's arm and stuff.
Yeah.
Sasuke was dark.
Oh yeah, when he broke. I like that. I like
I liked
when
it
he was
too.
like.
I liked it too.
I was like,
Okay.
fuck yeah, Sasuke, go for it.
Yeah, you're
And
in a.
again, Sakura was like, oh no, what is happening to Sasuke? Bitch, she just saved you. What do you mean? Like, what are you
You
doing?
know who's a Chad? Sanji, not Sanji, Rock Lee. They kicked. They both
Rock
kicked. My
Lee,
brain was
yeah.
going Sanji,
Rock Lee.
but also because he simped for Sakura and he helped her out.
Oh yeah, he didn't lie. He stuck to his word.
No, Rock Lee's a savage. Love Rock Lee.
He
Best
really is. I
character.
love Rock Lee.
Like I mean,
Gotta
he's the
love
main
him.
character. Rock Lee should be the main character easily.
Rock Lee
What are you talking
Shippuden.
about?
Let's
Rock
go.
Lee
Rock-
is the main character.
I wish. I remember the Rock Lee like chibi show.
I loved it. Rock Lee and his ninja power.
Yeah,
That was such a good show.
I love the
I
chibi
couldn't stop
Akatsuki.
about
The
it.
chibi Akatsuki were too funny. When like
Yeah.
Pain,
Oh my
whenever
God.
Pain is like Conan, and it's like he has his deep ass voice, but you're just like, what the hell? This is a chibi. Yeah, let's talk about the Chunin exams. It was, I love this part. You got to see a lot of the other characters doing stuff, but there wasn't too much to say about this.
I like 10-10 in that
Let
part.
me. Oh, I don't remember. Was she even?
I
Did she even do
didn't
anything?
care much for her. No, she didn't.
Okay.
She was
I love
just
how-
kind of there chilling. That's
Okay,
all.
Ken. I'm gonna tell you two historic characters in the show. Like
Do
one is the fourth Hokage. He has the highest written score. Like I think he got all of them right. He got all of them right. He was the
Mhm.
first one to get 100% on the written score, and I believe he had the second. He was the. I think he had the fastest
Okay,
forest of death time in the
then
series.
why is his son so dumb then if he's so smart?
Wait, how
What is
do you
the
know he's
logic
his
here?
son? How do you know he's his son?
Maybe because he's the only character that has yellow hair.
I was trying not to spoil. Okay, but he's epic.
That's not a
And
spoiler.
do you know who's
like,
also sick?
Naruto.
No, that's a big spoiler. That's like saying Luffy's dad is dragon. And it's
Okay.
like-
No, but the thing is, like the series tries to hide it like it's a big fucking reveal.
we
But
were
bro,
12.
you have two blonde characters.
We were 12. Okay.
You have two blonde characters, and one of
So
them,
Ino is his sister.
one
now?
of them sealed. No, I don't know that, but I know that he's the fourth Hokage sealed the nine-tail fox in a baby. Of course, he just didn't pick some random baby. He's like, I'm gonna take your child now. Of course, it had to be his.
Okay. Logic rules. Okay. Anyways, the second historic character is someone you know, and I believe they tied him for the written score. They're younger than him. They tied him for the written score, and they beat the Forest of Death with the quickest time while doing it solo because he was 9 years old when he did it, and everybody's normally supposed to be like 12, 13, 14, that area. And his sensei decided his teammates weren't ready. So he did the entire Chunin exam, the team events, solo, and was still bodying people.
I
You guess who
remember
this
I
is?
remember they said his name in the show, but I can't remember
No,
it. They said
you
his
you
name.
would know who he is. You know who he is. It's Uchiha Itachi.
Itachi, yeah.
Itachi's a beast. Like
The love of my
he
life.
Oh
did
my
that.
god.
Yeah, of course. He's the love of all our lives. Like I think
Exactly.
I need to get an Itachi body pillow.
Guys,
Anyway.
please don't spoil Itachi for me. I'm
We're
looking
not.
forward.
We're not.
Guys, I'm gonna get an Itachi body pillow and
I'm
then
doing that
just
first.
show it. I'm just gonna show it to my dad.
It's gonna get.
I'm gonna be so
No,
proud
I
of
just
him.
want I want a body pillow, but it's just Itachi looking with his Sharingan, just concerned. He's like
What is wrong
judging.
with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the corner of my room. So when I'm studying and I get distracted, I just see his
Well,
Sharingan
hold up.
straight, like
What are you getting
staring at
distracted
my.
with? What are you getting distracted with? Why are you looking at the body pillow when you're distracted? What's going on? What's going on? Why is your body pillow standing up by itself? What's going on?
That's low key sus.
That's hella sauce.
Gay.
Anyways, let's talk about the tournament section where the first part where they decided, oh, we have too many people, we're just gonna create like a mini tournament here, and we have like the best fight in the series, top 5.
Inu versus Sakura.
Yeah. 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 Sakura, tell us
Oh
about the
man,
cinematic complexity of the Ino
I
versus
hated
Sakura fight.
Inu versus Sakura. I hated it. Man, half of that fight was them staring at each other. Like whenever these things like this happen, I always wonder what the other characters are like thinking. Like everyone
They were
goes in
all
the
there like,
battlefield
what the
and
hell are they doing?
yeah, they're like, what the fuck? Because they were just standing there, and then Inu just suddenly cuts her hair as well. And Sakura got told some quotes by someone, I don't remember who, and she told them to Inu as if she's changed in like 2 episodes. And Inu cuts her hair, and I'm like thinking like, what would you think if you saw this
No,
happening?
I wish
Are they
that
having
was
stand battles? Are they having stand
yeah,
battles or something?
yeah,
Because they're just staring at each other.
pretty much. But I
I don't know. I
wish
just
this was a
yeah.
turning point for Sakura, where like in the Forest of Death, she cut her hair and she realized, oh, I only had long hair for Sasuke. I want to focus on myself as a shinobi. I don't care about him anymore. But
She
no,
did it.
she's still a shitty person for the whole series.
Man.
I don't know. I just hated that whole fight. It's just so meaningless. It's just so soulless. You're thinking about Sasuke, like sure, but who cares? Honestly, I did not care for that
How
fight
about
even a
the
little bit.
only fight in the entire series where Naruto didn't use the Nine Tails chakra? What did you like about that?
I enjoyed it, but I prefer it when he does. This might be
You would rather
controversial,
him use
but the whole yeah. Oh,
wow.
Law, what do you mean? Would you rather me have him be a badass dude who uses the chakra of the red fox or whatever, or him farting on his enemy and then killing him with the shadow jutsu?
I don't know. I like the fight pretty.
I
Wait,
like
hold up.
I
That
I
sounded
liked
wrong.
it. I didn't hate it. I hate it.
I just
I
wish he
mean,
was able to
I
do
don't hate
more
it. I
by
liked it.
himself, where it was kind of like only in the most dire situations he needed it. But like Naruto just uses it too regularly, where it's kind of like, eh.
But the thing is,
Is
the
this
thing
really
is,
hard
this is
work,
his
or were you just
story.
given this shit? Like,
Yes,
it's
it
like
is.
no,
It
it's
is
like
his
that person
story.
who
But
lands
he
like the
has to
billionaire
utilize that
parents,
power, though.
like that person with a billionaire parents who got a small loan of $1 million and is now saying like, oh my god, I worked so hard for everything, like I'm just like
Okay,
you,
but
bro.
if that person with a small loan of $1 million grows to be the next Jeff Bezos, that is hard work. That is not billionaire parents.
it's not. It is, of course, there's hard work involved, but you got
See you on
lucky.
Channel 9 during 1964. Chapter Day. Oh, wait, my bad,
I love
guys.
that song.
Me too.
Should have rebased. But
Okay.
like I don't know. I feel like this is Naruto's story of using the nine tail thing, and I don't think it would be like this is the whole point of the story. Of course, they're not gonna derail from it.
Nah, I just hate.
Like for example,
I hate.
people
Yeah.
love Gara. People love Gara, and Gara has the same thing with the
No,
Shukaku
Gara.
position.
Gara
No one
is
says shit about it.
adequately. Okay, let me. I'm gonna actually have to explain this. Gara, I have no problems with him because the story portrays him as a natural talent. He's a beast. He's a character who just, through his will and the Shukaku and the one-tailed beast, they both like he was gifted. He's one of those gifted kids who just doesn't have to do anything, and he did, and he gets everything in the world. Naruto is not portrayed in that way. Naruto is always portrayed as the underdog who needs to work so hard to get everything that he can. Whereas that's just, it's not the full truth. He was gifted from the start. Like the whole theme of natural talent versus hard work with him and Sasuke doesn't work because they both have a shit ton of natural talent and like they have fate on their side. Whereas the real main character, Rock Lee, got shit on by fate. So
honestly,
like,
I never picked up. I never. Yeah.
Like
go ahead.
Sasuke, the whole reason he was able to surpass Sasuke in the end was like, oh, I am hard work and you only rely on natural talent. That's blah blah blah. It's whereas like he's not that case either. He's lucky as hell too.
I don't recall Naruto telling that to Sasuke, and I don't know if he doesn't ship it in, but I never really picked up on the theme of Naruto and Sasuke being hard work versus talent. I really never did.
It's always accentuated by like Guy and Kakashi talking about like how like Gara and Rock Lee was supposed to kind
That's the thing,
is
though.
the actual
only yes, but that is only with Gara and Rock Lee and also Kakashi and Guy. I never picked up on the thing between Naruto and Sasuke.
I haven't
because Naruto.
I was saying I haven't watched Naruto in a while, but generally when I discuss Naruto with people, they can kind of agree that it's one of the major themes of early Naruto.
No, it must be a major theme. I just never picked up on it with Naruto. Maybe it's because I know he has the nine-tail fox. This is a tongue twister, but I don't know. I never
but he's
thought
supposed
Naruto
to
was the
represent
kind of
the
guy.
underdog who
He never
works super
okay. He's
hard.
the underdog because he's shit on. Like you understand that Naruto lived his whole life being discriminated against,
Yeah,
having shit grades, and not knowing that he has
because he
superpowers.
wasn't a prodigy.
So he's not. Yeah, and
unlike everyone else.
No, the thing is, yes, but this is just natural. Like he never. How do I explain what I mean? I don't know. I just never really picked up on that. I just
Okay,
always thought that his
do it.
hard work gimmick of the
It's okay.
underdog was only because he never knew how to use his red chakra. But when that happened, when he realized that he has the red chakra that could destroy anyone, I don't think that theme continued because it was only present until he realized.
Okay,
But
we
I
can have
never
a whole
really
podcast
picked up on it
discussion on
strongly.
this topic, on like the themes of early Naruto or whatever it is. But let's move on to when Neji was beating the shit out of Hinata. Does this embody equal rights, equal fights?
Yes, it definitely does. I think it was definitely an equal fight, and Hinata was just being a pussy. And yeah, I just think like it was fair game. Like she could have been throwing hands, but she didn't throw hands, so he just messed her up because she was just weaker than him by potential, not because she was a woman.
I mean,
No. What do you think of statements
Yeah.
made by Shikamaru saying, there is no circumstance or there's no situation where a man has to lose to a woman. Do you think he should be canceled?
I just think
Shikamaru
he
is just
should.
sexist.
He's just sexist. Like we noticed that in like when Tsunade goes into like being the Hokage, he's like, why
Really?
is it a woman?
But also,
Why is a woman the Hokage now? And like I think he's with his dad. I'm not exactly sure who he was with, but he was like, times are changing, and he was trying to like make him see things differently.
Shikamaru is just,
I don't
as
know.
the youth
I still
say,
like Shikamaru. Though.
based.
But Shikamaru is so
Shikamaru is like
Shika.
he's like but young.
Shikamaru had like the coolest fights in the arc, in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
using the strings on the kunais to extend his shadow, tying up his shirt into the air to create an extra shadow. Like Shikamaru was just big brain, 500 IQ.
He's dope. I love Shikamaru.
Who doesn't? There'd be something wrong with
Going back to going back to Hinata and what's
Neji.
his name, Neji. I don't think there would have been a reason to go easy on her because she's a girl. Because if you wanna be a strong ninja, the enemy isn't really gonna say, "Oh, she's a girl. I'm gonna abandon my mission so that she's fine."
What
No
if
one is gonna say
Sanji
that.
pulls up,
So
though?
it's Sanji's gonna be like, "What? You're all beating women? What the fuck?"
Equal rights, equal fights. Anyways, what other fights were notable? Like Sasuke beating up that dude, meh.
No,
I think
that was fine. Who was he again?
what?
Who
He was just a
did Naruto
random
fight again?
sound
I
ninja.
mean Sasuke. No?
He was just a random
Oh
sound
yeah,
ninja. How did and then
I thought it was cool.
after they had that layover to like do the tournament on another day, remember when that sound ninja tried to kill Gara and it was just like, nope.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That,
Oh, that one, yeah.
quicker death.
I thought it was a fine fight.
That was a fine fight. It was a massacre.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah,
one sided.
also the fight with Naruto and Kiba, it was good. I liked it. I just
Holy
didn't like
shit.
a fight.
Holy shit. We didn't talk about Rock Lee versus Gara. Like the most iconic
Oh.
fight in Naruto.
Ooh.
It is like
The
completely the
fifth
most.
date? Let's go.
No, the moment where he stands on top of the hand and he takes off the weights and they're like,
Ooh.
oh, just some weights, it's whatever. And then they land and they create craters in a smoke cloud and he just disappears. Like everybody's going crazy. And then as he's slowly opening
Gara's
the gates,
crazy.
seeing Kakashi go freak out about this, like, what the hell?
Yeah, Gara is crazy. I mean, not Gara. Rock Lee is crazy.
Rock Lee is crazy. I love the theme of natural talent and hard work and how it shows that even though you could have like your whole life of hard work, but there's still a certain point where you can meet somebody who hasn't worked at all with complete natural talent who can just shit on you. Like, sure, you'll get better than other characters like Sasuke or maybe even Neji just by sheer hard work. But there's sometimes where that gap is just too big to where your capability as a human being is never going to be.
When you have a demon thing inside of you, there's no way you can beat that with hard work. Maybe
Guy
down
would
the
have
line
something else to say about that. Guy would body. Did you see? He threw his like finishing attack at Rock Lee, and Guy just wiped it away with one hand. The Guy is a sensei, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about Guy. I'm talking about what was I talking about? Rock Lee. There's no way for Rock Lee as a small kid who's been hard working to beat Gara who has a demon thing inside of him.
But that's
But if
my point. There's certain people who are just gifted.
Yeah, but I also think there's also another side where if you if you work hard but also try to develop your own ace techniques that are stupid powerful, I think you could have a chance.
He did. His techniques were
Like
stupid
Guy, for
powerful.
example.
Guy is just 30 years older,
Like
so
Guy,
it's
for
not fair. It's not fair.
No, I know I'm not comparing Guy to Rock Lee. I'm just saying that Guy is probably he's equal in power to Kakashi, and Kakashi is
Guy,
natural talent.
I think that's disrespectful.
No, it's not. He's his
Low-key,
rival.
I think it's disrespectful because you have to see the
Why is it disrespectful?
later on in the series because
Is it respectful to Kakashi?
you'll
you
see,
mean?
you'll see.
Don't spoil it. But so
I'm not
far,
spoiling
so
anything.
far, Guy and Kakashi, they've
Okay,
all
yeah, the
been
story
talking
is
about
supposed
how
to portray them as equals. I will say that. And while when they were younger,
so
Kakashi was always so much better than.
yeah, so yeah, at a younger age, sure, but I'm just talking about like right now, they're quote unquote equal in power.
Yeah, sure.
So based on what I've seen so far, bruh, don't say that. You're gonna ruin the show.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I think like as for the fights in the tournament, they're kind of like okay,
They were
never
really
really,
good, but not
they were
not
great.
amazing.
They were great. I think the best
Not
was
nowhere
obviously
near,
Rock Lee
nowhere
versus Gar.
near, nowhere near the fight between Naruto and Gaara at the end.
I still
That
think
was
Rock
just
Lee versus
crazy.
Gaara is better, in my opinion.
Nah, there is no way.
Yeah,
That was too fire.
the one at
Naruto
the end.
was so cool.
He
What do
was
you mean?
nice.
He was so. Wow, why are you the anti-protagonist?
No, he was cool. He was cool. But my favorite part, obviously, was
Yeah.
like towards the end when he was just injured completely out of his world, and he's still crawling towards Gaara. I think that was my
Yeah.
favorite part.
Oh, that was also really good. Yeah, that was super good.
Also, my
Naruto's
favorite part
just
is like
it's just quality.
Orochimaru biting Sasuke. That was like pretty good part. We never even talked about Orochimaru fighting Sasuke. Like the fact that Sasuke, I don't know if Orochimaru was going easy or Orochimaru was just weak as hell at this point, but he had to have been going easy.
You mean Orochimaru versus Sasuke?
Yeah, when Sasuke was like
I mean,
blowing things up.
I personally like. I don't know why Orochimaru is called a Sanin, like one of the three legendary ninja, because to me, he seems like he is a spellcaster more than a hands-on fighter.
I would agree.
Because in the fight with what's his name with the third Hokage,
Yeah.
he didn't really fight himself. He was just he had crazy chakra that made it possible for him to bring the first and the second Hokage back. And he also had stupid chakra to create that wireless Bluetooth sword. But he never really like went full hands on actual ninjutsu fights. He just stood
Yeah.
at a distance, which makes sense. So I don't think
He's
like
not.
of course
He's not a brawler.
he had yeah, so he 100% would have had to go slow on Sasuke because he is a Sanin after all, and it would be disrespectful to say that at a physical ninjutsu fight level he is equal to young Sasuke. I think he is definitely stronger.
Yeah, I think he could.
But
he probably
at
could have
the
leveled
same-
the entire forest easily.
Yeah,
But
as I said, he is a
Yeah.
spellcaster. He's just not a brawler. Like at full power against the third Hokage, he was mostly using like chakra based range attacks. He wasn't actually fighting himself.
you're saying something
Okay,
about.
I was saying like Orochimaru, he was a snake. Like he was cunning, strong from a distance, but he
He's
didn't
coming
look like
strong.
a strong. What?
I would say he could probably come from a pretty strong distance. No,
Okay. What?
like his skin isn't gonna be the only thing that's white after that.
What?
Okay. What the fuck? Okay.
Didn't
Yeah,
you know
you're
that
gonna
like
have
his
to
whole
hold
snake
that up.
aesthetic was like his snake aesthetic was like like a euphemism for something else.
For what?
Do I have to say
Yeah.
Orochimaru is a dick?
Oh my
Oh,
God, you're so right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, Orochimaru was great. I think his fight with the third Hokage, I can agree with you at the time. It was a bit, I didn't think he was doing enough, but it is still
I just
badass to think about it going
I
back.
just thought it was really fragile. He
I was
didn't.
sad at the funeral.
He is. He is.
He's super fragile.
He is, because none of, I think you should know this by now in the series. Orochimaru is taken to like forbidden techniques to preserve himself for immortality. And one of those forbidden techniques is he can transfer I guess his soul to a new body. And
Yeah.
he's weak and frail because that is not his body. It's not his original body. He's always taking
Yeah.
new forms and new.
And that's why he wanted Sasuke, because Sasuke is strong physically and also has chakra.
Yeah. And
And
he
he
has
has
the
the Sharingan.
Sharingan, which is
Yeah.
like a cheat code. Like really, it's a cheat code.
Also, like something interesting that was said in the middle. Orochimaru was telling Kakashi that he finally had that Sharingan he wanted, which is interesting because Kakashi only has one Sharingan, so he must have stolen it from someone, which is interesting.
Because Kakashi his name
Uh,
is Hatake Kakashi.
Yeah, he's not
not an
Uchiha
Uchiha.
Kakashi.
So his body wouldn't even like handle the Sharingan well because
But if
it's not his.
he's actually a half Uchiha.
Nah.
just just keep watching.
I
Eventually,
know,
you'll find
I
out
know
why.
that I do know that Sharingans get transferred. I do know that. So I don't know that because one time one of my friends, he's a big Naruto fan. He
Mhm.
took me on this walk and he explained the whole plot in like 2 hours. And I remember nothing of it, but I do remember that Madara goes and like
Berserk.
snatches. Yeah, no, he takes Kakashi's eye. He puts like he just snatches it real quick. So I do
Yeah.
know that you can like take a Sharingan and like put it.
I love I love that there's like this one reverse scene, like a reverse clip of that scene, and it's like the caption's like, "Oh, look at Madara, such a great guy, donates an eye to a blind man."
That's funny as hell.
I was dying.
Guys, look at Madara. He gave Kakashi the Sharingan. But
But
yeah,
this,
Such a
Naruto's a
generous guy.
great show. Naruto's a great show. The Chunin
it's
Exams
amazing. I
are
loved it.
like one of the greatest arcs in anime,
Oh,
especially the
also.
moment where Naruto used 1,000 years of death on Gaara.
Kara. And also, somehow it made sense because, of course, that's the point with the lowest defense.
What are you talking about?
That's what Gara said. That's what Gara said. He
Gaara's
said,
like, I was never intending on fighting freaks like you.
Whee!
yeah. He said, he attacked the most vulnerable position under the tail. That is the part with the least defense.
Yeah, Kakashi Loki is fucked up for what he did to Naruto. He violated him. He actually violated him.
I don't know. Kakashi's just funny as hell.
Bro.
Added sexual abuse to his list of misfortunes.
Bro, Kakashi read that in his pervert book and he's like, oh, I gotta try this on some young boys. Like, what the hell?
I
Oh
love
my
Kakashi, man.
goodness.
It's so funny.
Kakashi's hilarious. But you can't tell me that scene is not like a sexual molestation or something. That scene is
I don't think
fucked.
it's molestation. I just think he fucked the dude up. He fucked the kid.
What?
What?
He fucked him up. He fucked him up,
Yes,
not that way.
literally, he did.
That was not the right wording.
Anyway, Azumi,
I
we
did
didn't
not
hear
mean
your
it that
opinion.
way.
We didn't hear your opinion on the Chunin.
On
What are your thoughts?
I don't remember it very well. It's been so long, so like it's hard to like put in an actual opinion. But I thought it was fire overall.
Yeah.
What's your
Best
favorite
test
fight?
arc?
What's
Uh,
your favorite fight?
Um,
Sakura versus Ino?
Gara and Rock Lee was my favorite at the time.
Okay, that's
I
pretty solid.
That's
I think
everybody's favorite. Like,
Cause it
they
made
had-
no.
it
I
made
have a
me
different one.
really feel for him. Like
Yeah.
I was
My
just like, oh my god, they're just
Gara's
letting this boy get fucked up. Like,
like Kakashi did to Naruto.
yeah. I mean, what?
my. Okay, stop. I did not mean it that way. What about you,
You
Law? What's
really
your
did.
favorite fight?
Obviously, Rock Lee and Gara, because like that's like the only answer. This is the
No,
only
it's not.
answer. What
My
other answers
favorite.
are the
My
Naruto
favorite
versus
was
Gara?
no Naruto versus Neji. That was my favorite.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I really loved that fight. Actually, it was really
I
good.
love. No, oh, you're talking about shit about. Oh, I don't really understand the theme. I never saw the theme of hard work and natural talent. Literally, the whole fight between him and Neji was Neji saying there are certain people who are prodigies in this world, people who are fated to be better than others, and you aren't fated to be better than others. That was definitely wrong.
Yeah, and Naruto proved
But
that he is also
no,
a gifted person.
no, that wasn't Naruto's point. Naruto wasn't saying I'm gifted. Naruto was saying shit like, "Oh, with hard work and this and that, we can always overcome this. You can't."
Okay, that is
He
true.
wasn't. So he wasn't saying, "Oh, I'm gifted too," which
Okay,
he is. Naruto was
that
very
is
gifted,
true.
but he
That is
was
true.
bullshitting, saying
Okay,
that like with hard
Law,
work.
Law. You have to understand that Naruto didn't know he had like.
I'm not blaming Naruto for this. I'm blaming
Does
Kishimoto because
who
he's
was that?
so the author. He was
Ah, okay.
trying so hard to push this theme that like he's and I think it's a good thing to teach kids. You're teaching kids that like, oh yeah, natural talent is a factor, but hard work is also maybe sometimes even a bigger factor than natural talent. And you should teach kids that. And having a character that embodies that, like let's say Goku is a character that embodies that to some degree.
Yeah,
Luffy embodies that to a great degree. A lot of shonen
yeah.
characters embody that really
But
well.
Naruto doesn't.
But Naruto, he talks about it, but towards the end of the show, you think only being the Nine Tails is the one thing that he is ahead up on. No, like he's like way more, and he was like kind of like fate decided he's going to be great.
No, okay. Do not
I'm not.
incorporate
I never
other
said anything
fighting
specific.
opinions.
I never said anything
Okay,
specific.
because I don't like the idea of fate deciding stuff. I hate that. Like if in One Piece tomorrow Oda decided that Luffy was fated to be the Pirate King, I would probably
That
quit
would
the
suck.
series.
I hate
That
fate
would
too.
All right, yeah, we all hate that guy.
But I don't like the reason why it wasn't that much of a bother for me is because Naruto has been labeled as a failure his whole life, which is natural for him. It's natural for him
Do
to
you know who was also enabled this failure?
Rock Lee.
Yes. And
Uh-huh.
unlike Naruto, who was gifted with so many things, Rock Lee actually used hard work and he
I know.
overcame things. Naruto,
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I didn't feel like it was out of place because it was natural for a character who was called a failure his whole life to say something like that. I don't. I,
no,
I don't.
it's not
It
natural
is.
for the series.
It's not natural for the series, but it is. It is realistic for Naruto to say that. But
For
it's
him to
not
feel that way. I
necessarily
agree.
true. It's not necessarily
It's not
true.
true.
Yeah, it is not true. But I'm just saying it made sense for Naruto to say that.
I agree. It makes sense for Naruto to say that, but as a series, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Okay. Is there anything else
But also,
you want to say about the fight?
I don't know. I felt like Naruto used the red chakra with Neji, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I felt like the whole majority of the fight though was Naruto himself. So I wouldn't say that he's all talent and no hard work.
No, the
So
main
I
reason
did
he beat
enjoy.
Neji was that Neji could use his Byakugan to see where Naruto's chakra is, because you
Yeah,
can't. Naruto doesn't have enough chakra to just overload all his clones with chakra to
yeah.
make them similar. So he used the Nine Tails chakra to make the all of his clones have about as much chakra as him, and
Wait,
that's
didn't
how
he
he
do that
tricked him.
naturally? Didn't he do that with
No, that
himself?
had to do with him like borrowing the Nine Tails chakra, I
Okay,
believe.
okay. I mean, I don't know. Larry's just making me hate Naruto. Like I used to be so happy, like, damn, Naruto used to be a failure, and now he proved Neji wrong, and now I'm just like, damn.
That's the best thing I've heard all day. I'm
Stop
sorry.
ruining the boy's childhood.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. No, no, it
he's
is a
ruining
good
it.
show. It's a good show. Don't get me wrong. I love the Naruto versus Neji. I love Naruto as a series. I'm just I guess I'm coming at it from more of a critical side because I often feel like I have to defend myself when people are saying like, "Oh, why isn't Naruto S tier for you?" I'm like, "There's this reasons why I can't say it's S tier." But if you feel that it's S tier, there's enough things in it to where you can argue it's S tier. Shikamaru, Gara, Itachi. Oh my god, such great characters. So
I
like,
know.
if
I just would have wanted to feel that Naruto himself is cool, and I did used to. Now not anymore.
he he's a cool character. I love how he talks to people. Like how he empathizes with them and really his greatest weapon. I know they make it a meme like talk no jutsu, but his greatest weapon is his empathy. And he's every villain that he comes across, he sympathizes with them and tells them, I know you've been through terrible things. Like he made Zabuza have like a complete change of
Oh
heart.
yeah,
Naruto is
Zabuza.
great for that. I'm not trying to say that like a story like a thematic flaw is Naruto as a character being flawed. I'm just saying the story really isn't consistent with its themes, which is really important.
I just wish like I just hope that Naruto had to work to some degree to get his control of the nine-tailed chakra,
He does,
cause,
but
cause
it's
so
still
like, cause
yeah.
now all I could think of was like he's just a spoiled brat who never worked hard, and now he just has a cheat code.
Yeah, essentially.
Bruh. Okay,
Like,
guys, I don't like Naruto anymore. Drop the series.
no, I mean like you can think of it like that, but he still has to work to some degree to master how to use it, like to be able to let's say walk on water or walk up trees. Like sure he's given like the chakra, like we were just talking about with like let's say a billionaire's son gives him like $1 million. If you're not smart, you're not going to turn that $1 million into $1 billion. You're just going to waste all the money. You have to have some level of hard work and intelligence to to get to that level. But it just annoys me when, let's say, that millionaire person who inherited a lot of money from their parents, just like Naruto, is like, oh, I'm self made. This is all hard work. I'm this or that. It's like, bro, it's not all hard work. I understand you worked very hard to get where you are, but you got a lot of like things to help you along the way. So it's not, you're not like self made, which is what the story's trying to kind of tell you.
Naruto has a
Yeah.
whole legendary son.
No, no, no. At that point, yeah, he's not like Rock Lee having Guy doesn't make Rock Lee's achievements any less.
I know.
But anyways, I'm not trying to
Oh,
make
the
you
hospital
dislike
scene.
Naruto as a
I
series.
already
It is
do. I
it's
already
lovely.
do.
It's a great series.
No,
It's a great
it love.
wait, do you mean
What did you do?
it's a great series? It is a
Because
very great series.
I really liked it because Naruto felt like he was suffering through so much, and he finally
He
got through
did.
it with his own power. But then I realized it's not with his own power. It's just the nine tail.
That
He
is
really is
true,
weak.
but
He really
that
is
doesn't
weak.
detract from the story. Well, it does to me, but it doesn't have to detract from your experience of the story.
I hope so, because a protagonist for me is a big deal. It's not as big of a deal to you.
No, it's really not. I don't like protagonists.
Yeah, I
Like
like protagonists.
Itachi. The thing is, Naruto, he's not interesting because he's strong. He really isn't. Like of the entire fight with the Gara, when he was like using the Nine Tails chakra to transform into like Nine Tails and things like that, or to summon Gamabunta, that wasn't the cool part. The cool part to me was when he was battered and broken after not even using, at this point, not being able to use the Nine Tails chakra, he still uses his force of will to crawl to Gara, and Gara's like, no, stay away from me, all this stuff. That was what makes Naruto
I
cool.
know,
That's what
I
makes Naruto
know,
awesome. But
I know
it's not
it's awesome.
power.
I know, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right anymore. Like before, I felt like Naruto winning that Neji fight was so deserved, but now I think nah, Neji should have won. Because first of all, he had the right ideology,
Yeah, he
and
did.
second of
He
all,
had the right ideology
and
completely.
he was also stronger than Naruto himself. He just didn't win because he didn't have a legendary
But
creature inside of him.
the thing is, he lost because he was right. That's what I actually love about that fight. He was philosophically right, but simply because his philosophy was right doesn't mean that makes him more let's say more fated to win or more desired to win by fate or whatever it is. I'm not trying to ruin the series for you because Naruto is a great series. It's just
Yeah.
that kind of thing. That kind of thing was probably what annoyed me a lot. And
Yeah, like
I
the
think
Naruto's
Naruto's,
chakra.
yeah, it gets. No, there is some cool moments with Naruto using the Nine Tails chakra. It
I
is
Mm-hmm.
just,
like Naruto's awesome. I love Naruto. Like the series and the character too is also really great.
I don't know. Like, did
Watch
Naruto
more.
used to work hard or no?
Hmm?
No, did Naruto used to work hard or
When
did
he
ever
was a
he just
kid,
chilling?
no,
Yeah,
when he
like
was goofing off, he never had any motivation to.
wasn't didn't he used to train in his house or something? He said he was working hard.
I don't remember
He was
that.
training with Kakashi.
Oh, that's after he learned the multi shadow clonjutsu, right?
Yeah.
At
I don't
that
know.
point,
Now he just now like I used to think he's cool, but now he just feels pathetic to be honest.
he's a good character. How his
But he's still
his powers
pathetic.
are used, how his powers are used doesn't really define him.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like, I doesn't. If he was gifted, or you just said it, like he won the Neji fight because he's gifted,
Yeah.
not because he did it through pure hard work. I don't think either of us thought he did it through hard work, but you felt that he deserves to be on top of things for once because he's been on the bottom for so long. And I
Yeah.
don't have
Now
any problem with you feeling that way. I was the only thing I said was he's just not 100% hard work like he's saying. He's
I mean,
also very lucky.
to be fair, you can't really climb to the absolute top if you're not
Yeah,
talented in a
like
way.
Rock Lee will never be Hokage because he he started too behind.
Yeah, and I guess this is more of a fictional, like I don't think Rock Lee is a possible character to be like in real life because
Really?
I don't think someone can be born with no talent at all. I think you have to
For
be talented
fighting,
in
yeah.
something.
I think there's a lot of people born with like no talent for fighting.
No, no, yeah, I'm just saying like in general.
No, yeah, in life you usually have different talents, but that's why it was weird when he was a kid. They're like, "Why are you becoming a shinobi? You have zero shinobi talents." And he's like, "No, I'm gonna do this." So I'm not.
And
The
he
show isn't
and
saying he has zero talent, but when it comes to being a ninja, he just wasn't built for it, and he made himself built for it through sheer hard work.
yeah, he built himself using it.
Yeah, so that's the amazing part of it. It's kind of like Asta, except Asta didn't get the grimoire, and like he was just
Yeah.
punching out people.
I don't know, like whenever I was watching that show, I like that scene. I always thought that he was talented in something else, which made it possible for him to be a top tier shinobi. But I don't think he would now, like once the arc is over, I don't think he can do it without any sort of talent at all.
We'll see.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I will say, Naruto is a great show. Like, you will enjoy it a lot. This is
Yeah,
this the Chunin Exams, one of the greatest arcs, and I just brought my biggest criticism. So you can probably second biggest criticism. You won't have. I won't be going at it again until like the very end of the series. So the next middle part while you're watching, if are you gonna watch filler or not?
uh, depending. If hold on, let me.
Because
I'll
there's a
send you the.
lot of Naruto filler. There's
I
a lot,
I'll
recommend
send
the
you.
filler.
I'll send you the link of the
but he
guide
doesn't
I'm
have
following.
time. He doesn't have
I'm
time.
s- I'm gonna send you the link of the guide I'm following, but I'm not gonna watch all of the filler, just some filler that is important.
Okay, yeah, like when Kakashi, the episode
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Kakashi has to take off his. That was one of my favorite childhood arcs. Like this is a whole filler episode around will Kakashi take off his mask or what's under it, and they're like trying to theorize what is under his mask. Like Naruto thinks he has huge
I
teeth.
love that
San,
episode.
I mean,
Okay, guys, please don't
it's
spoil it, please.
filler. It's filler.
I
What do
don't
you
care.
mean?
I wanna experience this too. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's
Okay,
filler.
okay, okay. Okay. I love Naruto. Like it's a great show. I hope I really didn't actually ruin it
No, it's
because
fine. I'll still watch it.
you watch it and you oh you saw Itachi, right?
Yeah, I did. I see Itachi.
What did Itachi do?
He just got attacked, and the person was like, "It's over," and he just switched places, and he's like, "No."
He pulled the Uno reverse card.
He literally did.
He was like, nah, fam, nah.
Did he leave the village yet or no?
No.
Okay, so he's still just chilling,
Yeah, he's just chilling.
big chilling.
Yeah, big chilling.
All right. So let's. I think we'll close it off talking about the third Hokage's funeral.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing much to talk about. It was
I
It
don't
was
know.
bad.
sad.
I think the third Hokage committed suicide because he didn't want to like. They don't want to have to deal with the consequences of mistreating Naruto any longer. He's gonna have to go see.
How did he
Naruto.
mistreat Naruto?
Bro, he left him alone
Bro,
in a hotel,
Naruto
like in an
never
apartment.
had any food in his fridge,
He
bro.
had like just ramen. The ramen at the ramen guy was like pitying him and giving him food. He was completely alone from
Yeah.
everybody, and everybody hated him for being a being the nine-tailed fox. And for some reason, the third Hokage never told everyone that this is the fourth Hokage's son, the guy who saved everyone. This is his son. No, he decided let them all hate you for having the nine tails in you.
Fair enough. I
Pretty
guess he's a shitty person.
He made a
He's
lot of
such a
mistakes as
good
a leader.
person.
No, like I think as a leader, you'll see he made a lot of mistakes, quite a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
But he was a sweet guy, and I loved how he talked about the will of fire and
Oh
how
yeah, that was great.
each I forget the actual like thing about it, but it was
Each
good.
each person has the will of fire, and as long as it does, we're gonna stay strong or something like that.
Yeah.
He told
Ah,
what's his name? Iruka, he told him, "Do you have the will of fire?" when he was crying at the grave of his parents.
ooh.
Oh, can I just say, this is not much of a big thing, but I have a lot of respect for Iruka at a young age, saying stuff like, "I'm the son of heroes, so I am not sad to be alone." That's just like,
Iruka was awesome. I think what was like just as powerful, if not more powerful, was how he let go of his hatred for the nine-tailed fox out of love for Naruto. Like he
yeah,
hated the idea at first, but as he grew and matured, he realized that this is just the boy, and he was like me when I was alone, and he needs to be loved just the same. Like that
yeah.
took some maturity.
He needs to be loved.
It's the same thing that what was his name? That
His
Gara
uncle?
take care. Yeah, what was his
Uncle?
name?
I don't remember.
Yashamaru or something like that.
Oh wow, you actually remembered it.
That's what Yashamaru failed to do.
Yeah, he was great. I loved that scene where he's like, "I've hated you ever since you were born because you took my sister away from me." Like
Yeah.
that is just that cuts deep. I thought he was a girl as a kid, Loki. Oh my God, Gara had such a sad backstory. Such a sad backstory.
Yeah, Gara's so sad.
Anyways, I guess that's the end of the
Literally.
podcast for the Chunin exams. Maybe one of the top 10 anime arcs in the history.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Of the
I
arcs
don't
you've
think
seen?
it's like training arc, you mean?
No, just top 10 arcs. I think maybe not
No,
in my book, but if I
no.
were to rate
That's
things like by how iconic they are in the community, Chunin exams have to be up there.
iconic, sure, but like in terms of writing, no.
Okay, in writing, like the top 10 arcs are just going to be like Alabasta, Just Rosa, Wano. It's just going to be bumpy. And then
Also,
you
no,
have
no,
like
there's
Chimera Ant arc.
Chimera Ant and like, stuff like JoJo, all the parts of JoJo.
JoJo Part 3, the last 3 episodes where they're fighting Dio, the best arc. You know, oh my God. We have to talk about JoJo Stone Ocean sometimes because oh my God, I love Stone Ocean.
JoJo Stone Ocean. Did you
Is
listen to her
that
theme yet?
it? That's her theme? I haven't heard it. I'm not trying to get
No,
spoiled.
it's a lot better, but that's essentially the only
I'm
word.
not trying to-
It's
I'm not
like
trying to-
it's like how Giorno's theme.
Joe, go do it.
No, it's similar to how Giorno's theme says "Golden Wind" every few seconds.
Yeah,
That's
Joe,
Jolene.
Joe, go do it. Something like that.
Yeah,
right?
that's it's similar to Jolene. It goes like JoJo Stone Ocean. It keeps going like that.
Golden Wind just sounds better.
In my opinion, Golden Wind, Giorno's theme is still better, but Jolene's is also fire.
You said that so fast. You said
What?
that so fast. I thought your voice was sped up.
I
for a
think it
second.
was his
Because oh maybe.
Maybe. But
Or maybe I'm just scared from all the Jolene stands out there.
I love Jolene. Like if we're talking like best female characters in anime, period, Jolene has to be at like the top. Somewhere at the top. She is
Yeah.
my favorite.
I haven't experienced part 6 yet, so
Oh my, you haven't read it?
no.
Oh
No.
my God, it starts out first chapter with well, you know.
I know.
You know what happened.
I know.
You
No.
what happened.
I know that part.
They're gonna
I also
animate
know-
it, hopefully.
No, don't say that long. I also know what happens at the end as well.
The depressing end. The reason I still
Yeah.
haven't read Steel Ball Run. Okay, anyways, let's wrap it up for this
Yeah, let's do it.
episode. All right,
Yeah.
all right, everyone.
All right, guys. I hope you had a
Alright.
great time hearing us talk about the tuning exams. And with that said, we gotta say doo 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 and Eren
Okay.
Goodbye.
Doo, doo, doo.